So people are really butthurt about this. I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, this should have been a 90-minute mid-season finale. This shouldn't be. This should have been a 90-minute episode. I mean, the value and potential was there. I mean, you know, you had this huge, this huge puzzle of the story. I mean, like, like it just felt like they could have done a lot more with it. I mean, like, I get that. I mean, that's my take on it. It should have been longer, and that dick move, ending, that they had, where it just cuts away when Sam's like, "Mom, mom, mom." I mean, we should have saw the outcome of that. That's me personally. I would have liked to see the outcome of that, and we have a much bigger holy shit ending, and it would be like, what just fucking happened? Like, damn it. With that all being said, that only means that, okay, this is gonna be the mid-season premiere is gonna be the 100th episode. So with that being said, this is probably gonna be the craziest, most biggest holy shit opening that that the show's ever had. Probably, the biggest holy shit opening since the season 6 premiere. I mean, that's a tough opening to knock down. So it may be close to it, if not at its level, if not above it. So we'll just have to see. But I would have liked to have seen more in this episode. I mean, a lot was going on. I mean, I wish it was longer. I was just like, no, don't go away, more. But holy shit. Let me start off with Morgan. I mean, like, we all know he's a badass and he has that potential. I mean, like, he can be a killer. He's killed people, but let's just face it. There's something that we people, most of us fans are struggling, to come to terms with. That he is a fucking coward. I mean, we've seen that, like in the pilot, how much of a coward he is when it came to, like, well, not in the pilot, but, maybe no more in season 3. We saw much of a coward, that he was when he talked about how his son Dwayne died because he didn't have the balls to put down his walker wife, who was no longer there, but she's just a walker, and that decision, cost Dwayne his life, and Morgan's forced to live with that, like that, Dwayne is dead because of him, because of him being a coward, and like, is that cowardice behavior worth, is it worth, more lives? I mean, damn. I mean, like, if he weren't so much of a coward, Dwayne would still be alive. I mean, that's blunt, but it's very true. But yeah, that fucking wolf is gonna get one hell of a surprise when he, while he's trying to make his escape plan, with Denise, and yeah, if he really is gonna try to make her, make her go out in the middle of that herd with him, they're both dead. So if he's smart, he'll come up with, I don't know, if he's smart, he'll just not even try that, because there is no getting through that without getting walker guts all over you. But with Sam, with Rick and, Jesse, Michonne, Gabriel, and Ron, Sam, Carl, like, they're all holding hands and they're walking across the herd, and oh man, and Carl was holding Judith. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, Rick was holding Judith. But yeah, it was Carl, and that makes things more intense. If people who read the comics, like at that moment when Sam's like, mom, that's when shit, yeah, it gets crazy. Because he won't shut the fuck up. And I'll say that he in the comics he pisses his pants and the walkers smell it, and that's all I'm saying. And Judith in the middle of that just makes me more terrified. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, but I mean, I really don't know who is gonna come out of that, but I think Jesse is done. I mean, I think Sam is gonna get her killed. You know, like they're gonna try to attack Sam. He's gonna try to save her. No, I mean, like she's done. I mean, there's just no way around that. She is done. Now, no, it's funny how a lot of people, like when Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham run across the Saviors, and then they're all like, "Why don't you just run them over? Run those fuckers over!" I mean, like they do have weapons. I mean, they could shoot at the windshield. Shoot. Like how how Spencer shot. I know that Spencer had a sniper rifle, but he shot that motherfucker through the windshield. I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, you think those fuckers won't hesitate to shoot Daryl or Sasha or Abraham through the windshield? Or if they didn't do that, they would shoot the fucking tires out. So there's that's like a losing battle right there. And like they would have shot them before they can even reach to get weapons. I mean, most likely Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha are gonna have to get to Alexandria on foot if they don't somehow force the Saviors to retreat, and then they manage to get back in the truck and drive off. But otherwise, I mean, most likely the truck is gone, the rocket launcher is gone. I mean, that all is that's all going to be in Negan's possession, and that's going to be bad news for the group. The rocket launcher's gone. I mean, Negan has that. He's going to use that shit, like when you least expect him to. But, I mean, most likely, Daryl and his friends, Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha are going to be empty-handed. That's if the Saviors don't decide to take them too. But, whew. Yeah, I strongly disagree that this is not the weakest mid-season finale the show's ever had. In my opinion, season 5's mid-season finale is probably the weakest. Not the worst. I don't think we have a worse mid-season finale yet, but season 5's mid-season closure, that is the weakest in my opinion. I mean, because nothing really crazy happens other than the church being overrun by walkers and Beth being shot and killed. That's it. Everything else is just building up to a solution, which goes completely south. But that's just my opinion. And but yeah, back to how it ended. I mean, it was such a dick, like an asshole way to end it. That'd be like if they ended the season 4 mid-season 4 finale, with the governor destroying the prison. That'd be like if they ended it on that note where he's like, at the moment where he says, we go in, kill them all, and then it just fades to black after he says kill them all, and then the credits start rolling. That's how I felt about this mid-season finale. I mean, damn. I mean, it could have. It's not. I mean, it could have been longer. That's all I'm saying. It just could have been longer, and it should have been longer. So, post your comments. Do you still like Morgan? Do you hate Morgan for, do you hate Morgan for fighting to keep this wolf alive and for going against Carol? And what do you think of what do you think of this episode as a whole? I mean, do you think it's boring and terrible, or do you agree with me? Let me know your thoughts. So if you liked my final thoughts on this mid-season finale, thumb up the video. Or if you thumb it down, go fuck yourself. So, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.